Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Our teacher for this week is Eckhart Tolle. And on a Friday morning, the theme of our meditation is always love. So today, we're asking Eckhart to speak to us about love. What are his opinions about love? Or how would he perhaps describe what love is? So let's get into today's message. Eckhart Tolle speaks about love in a very simple way, cutting through the cultural baggage that we have collected around the word love throughout human history. He demonstrates that we tend to feel love from either one of these two places, either ego or soul. Tracy, good morning. Beatrix, a very good morning. Hello, happy Friday. Somebody, good morning. Anthony, a very good evening. Hello, beautiful people. So Eckhart says that we tend to feel love from one of these two places. We feel love from our ego, or we experience love from our soul. Danae, a very good morning. Hello, happy Friday. Eckhart says, to the ego, loving and wanting are the same thing. To the ego, loving and wanting is indistinguishable from each other. He says, whereas true love has no wanting in it, no desire to possess or for your partner to change. Loving from our ego equals wanting, needing, a desire to possess, to become somehow more by adding something from the outside. And that's another simple way of putting it. Loving from our ego has the belief that if I add something from the outside, I'll somehow be more. Charlene, good morning. Happy Friday morning to you. And so what falling in love most often really means is that my ego's wanting has increased in its magnitude. Whereas getting beyond our ego, we experience that love is the default state of our soul. Eckhart says, love is a state of being. Your love is not outside. It is deep within you. You can never lose it, and it can never leave you. It is not dependent on some other body, some other external form. You might have heard questions and answers that try to explore love by describing what the opposite of love is. Is hate the opposite of love? Is apathy the opposite of love, or perhaps fear? Eckhart says, true love has no opposite. If your love has an opposite, it's not love, but a strong ego. Love does not have an opposite. Love just is. What is all-encompassing can have no opposite. Nella, good morning. Happy Friday. But even though you can never lose love, and love can never leave you, you can absolutely feel disconnected from the love that is somewhere inside of you. And being disconnected from love can certainly feel like hate, can feel like apathy, can feel like fear. Definitely fear. Being disconnected from love is a scary place to be, and then is it any wonder the lengths that people will go to in order to try and reach for something or someone to try and feel connected to love again? Eckhart says, love is the recognition of oneness in the world of duality. He says, to love is to recognize yourself in another. And the last thought from Eckhart is, feeling the oneness of yourself with all things, this is true love. These last three quotes speak of a deep experience of self, a deep knowing of self, and then recognizing that what I have found in self, I am finding everywhere. Isn't it just so clear and so simple? What you have been looking for is the one who is looking. You are the love that you have been seeking, and when you truly get this, you will be in love. You will be in a state of love with everything and everyone around you. If you are ready, our meditation today is called Sharing Love. let's slip away into that space. You can close your eyes and we'll start the first few big breaths together. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. While you continue your full body breathing, while your body rises with every inhale, and as your body falls with every exhale, take a look around your circle. Recognize that all of us are sitting with you, breathing alongside with you. See the beautiful faces of the humans in your circle. See their bodies rise and also fall. And see if your imagination will allow you to fill in the background. What does the background look like behind these humans? Where in the world is our circle sitting? And And in this place where our circle is sitting, if you were to drop your hand to the ground next to you, what would you feel under your palms? What would you feel between your fingers? And in this place where our circle is sitting, what does the breeze carry to you? What do you hear and what do you smell? And in this place where our circle is sitting, what does the breeze feel like on your skin? We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch and adjust and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in. And as you release, drop your head all the way forward. And roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left. And forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in, and as you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. You can lean your upper body over to the left, and you can lean your upper body over to the right. Feel yourself lean into back muscles and very gently test where the edges of those muscles are and gently lean into those edges. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least being as present as we possibly can be right now, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, we'll take the next few big breaths together. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips into your body. And feel how softness settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels really comfortable, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, I want to remind you that every breath hold is you slipping into you, is your arms folding around you. Lean into your ability to hold yourself. Take your next big breath. I want to invite you to be as open and as playful with this experience as you possibly can be. Invite the child in you to come and play along, and add a touch of imagination whenever you need to. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, I want you to fill the balloon in your belly bigger than you ever have before. Inhale more air than ever, and as you hold that belly full of air, pay attention to the sensation that creates in your core. What sensation can you feel stir, and where do you feel it? Take your next big breath. Let's do that again. Be open, be curious, be playful. Even if it's the tiniest stir you feel, pay attention to that feeling. As you take your next big breath, inhale more air than you ever have. Fill the balloon in your belly bigger than ever before. And as you hold that belly full of air, bring your attention to the sensation that wakes up. Take your next big breath. You are a portal for love to flow into this world. Love flows through you and into the world around you. And just imagine for a moment that whatever tiny sensation you can feel as you hold your breath, just imagine that that's where the light enters you. That's where the light in you stirs. So yes, lean into a bit of imagination. Just imagine you could see light stir within your core. Take your next big breath. Place your hand over that spot where you feel the light stir. And with your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, ask the light to grow. Ask it to spread. Ask it to become bigger. And use your imagination to see it happening. Take your next big breath. Place your hand over your heart. And as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, pull that light up through your body, into your heart, through your heart, and all around your heart. And add the imagination to it. What would that feel like? What would that look like if your heart was literally filled with light? Take your next big breath. Take a look around your circle at all these beautiful humans, each with their hand over their heart. And recognize behind their hands that there is light shining from their chests. Their hearts are filled with light, just like yours. And it is ready to burst out. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath-holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. And as you release, feel how softness slips in and settles in every fiber of your being. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. But in your circle, it's your turn to stand up. It is your turn to open your heart wide and pour out love into the world around you. You take a step to your left to stand behind the first person on your left, and placing your hands on her head, there is a surge through your heart. It's a little bit like placing your hand on a fire hose and feeling the pulsating inside. There is a pulsating of love and light flowing through your heart. It runs in streams down your arms, through your open hands, over her head, over her face, over her body. And her big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And you can feel that in your own heart. Feel that. You take another step to your left to stand behind the next person on your left, and placing your hands on his head, there is again that surge through your heart. Love and light run in streams down your arms, through your open hands, over his head, over his face, over his body. And his big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And you can feel that in your own heart. Feel it there. You make your way around the circle, stopping behind every beautiful human, placing your hands on every head and pouring out love for everyone. Making your way back to your spot in the circle, you take your seat, and now it's your turn. It's your turn to be served. It is our turn to serve you. You feel the first pair of feet shuffle in behind you and the first pair of hands placed on your head. And then a waterfall of love is poured over you. It runs in streams over your head, over your face, over your body. And it hits you right in your open heart. Feel that. Feel your heart. Another pair of feet shuffle in from behind, another pair of hands are placed on your head, and again, a waterfall of love is poured over you, over your head, over your face, over your body, and it hits you right in your open heart. Feel that there. There is more to come, more hands to be placed on your head, more love to be poured over you. And as you are blessed with love again and again, I'd love you to say this with me. And if you can, open your hands, turn your palms upwards, be the embodiment of receiving. And say this with me: I am worthy. I am worthy of being loved. I am deserving. I deserve to be loved. I am good enough. Just as I am good enough. There is nothing I have to first do, first fix, or first prove. I just am enough. And then if you can, join me for one more exercise. This might take a little bit more imagination, but be playful and join me. Just imagine you can step outside of your body. Turn around and look at this human sitting there. Look at you. Place your hands on the head of this human or just over your own heart. And then speak these words to you. Say these words to you. You are worthy. You are worthy of being loved. You are deserving. Say it to yourself. You deserve to be loved. And you are good enough. Just the way you are good enough. There is nothing you have to first do, first fix, or first prove. You qualify for love just the way you are. Everyone's made their way back to their spots in the circle, taken their seats. Our circle is once again full. We can all reach out sideways and take the hands next to us and complete the circle. While we do the last 5 breaths of gratitude together. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for being in our circle today. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the love you bring into this space. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the source of light that you are for the world around you. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for loving yourself to wholeness. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for slipping into this beautiful Friday with us. Good morning, Anita. It's great seeing you live with us. Happy Friday. Thank you, Maggie. Awesome seeing you. Happy Friday to you. Linda, good morning. Hello, happy Friday. Awesome having you here. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Danae. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Beatrix. And I can never remember all the names. Nella, lovely having you. Have a great Friday. I hope that you feel connected to your heart the whole day today. And the truth is, whether we have fallen into love or not, what we recognize in ourselves is what we recognize in the world around us. If what I recognize in me is a lack of acceptance for myself, then that's connected to what I see in the world around me. But if I really have fallen deeply into love with this being who I am, then what I recognize in me is also reflected in everything I see in the world around me. Thank you for doing your work to love yourself into wholeness. Thank you, Sunmuddy. Thank you, Anthony. Lots of love to all you beautiful people. Ciao, ciao.